Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic, and a puzzle by Ard van der Wetering today. The Dutch master has given us another puzzle with a fabulous design in it and just a few given digits. These are kind of trademarks for Ard. I'm really looking forward to giving this a go. We've done quite a lot of Dutch whispers and German whispers lately on the channel, but this is a difference of at least 6 on the lines. I don't know what nationality whisper that is. We've probably come up with one before, but anyway, I'm looking forward to giving this a go. It'll be on the first link under the video. The other links under the video will lead you to our Patreon, where you can get loads of more content. We've released puzzle packs in the last couple of months that just are extra puzzles for you to try. And we're very pleased with them, to be honest. We've also got all kinds of crossword videos, the occasional patron rewards, and, well, not occasional, monthly patron rewards, and how to solve those reward videos as well. So do check out the Patreon link, and of course the link to our apps, which includes line Sudoku. I don't think there are any of these lines in it, but there are plenty of other lines and all sorts of other Sudoku apps. Sandwich Sudoku is a very good one. Do check them all out. And there's our merchandise, Sven SUDOKU PAD, and the Discord server. There's all sorts of links under the video. But the first link is to this puzzle. Odds ready by 6, and the rules are very straightforward. 1 to 6 in every row, every column, and every 3 by 3 box. And adjacent digits along a line must differ in value by at least 6. So 1 and 7 could be here, or 1 and 9, but not 3 and 8. That seems so odd to say. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this works out. Give it a try. I'm going to start now. Let's get cracking. I love how the lines are a very slightly different boldness and greenness to normal. Anyway, 3 has got to be next to 9. 3 only has one possible neighbour. Right, in this puzzle, I am working out now, 4, 5 and 6 can never be on a line. 3 and 7 only have one possible neighbour each. 4, 5 and 6 can never be on a line. 3 and 7 only have one possible neighbour. And the digits will definitely alternate between high and low, much more than normal. And low is only 1 to 3, and high is only 7 to 9. So let's fill in candidates. This is just an absolute excuse for goodliffing all over the puzzle. Now, one of these is a 9. This is kind of the given stuff. Let's see what else we can actually work out now. Right, we've only got one high digit available. Remember, the high digits are confined to 7, 8, 9, and there's 3 cells here that must alternate, but that's the only one that can be high, and it is an 8. So then we alternate down the rest of the line, and we alternate up here. This is either going to be the 3rd blue or the 3rd orange in its box. Those were the only boxes. In fact, this line is the only line that has 3 digits per box on a single line. So that kind of source of information has run out of it. These are from 1, 2, 3. This is also from 1, 2, 3, 7, 8 or 9, but 9, 8 and 7 are gone here. So that's blue. And the others on the line are orange, and I haven't been doing pencil marking as planned, but I might as well do a bit now. 7, 8, 9. It's intriguing how many triples this is forming, like that one I've just seen. And obviously there's a 1, 2, 3 triple in box 7. Okay, the given digits aren't seeing anything useful yet. Right, what have we got to place here? 4, 5 and 6. And that one can't be 4. So one of these is a 4. Is that useful? It means that's not a 4. It means the 4 in the central row is in one of those 3. I don't think that is useful. 4, 3, 7, 8. This has to, look, this sees 7, 8 and 9 now. Bingo. So that's low, and these alternate and are high. This one, however, only sees 7 and 8. So let's just carry on with the pencil marking. Oh, these two can only be 7 or 8. They don't have to be different. There's no line rule of that sort. Now, I don't think I have any evidence that these are a 7-9 pair, so that this can't be high. This is either the last high or low in its column. And this is either the last high or low in its row. Is that interesting somehow? No, I don't think it is. I don't think it. I'm going to say it's not. If that wasn't 9, 9 would be here. This would have to be low, and these would both have to be high. But then 9 being there would mean we had 4 high digits here, and that's too many. So that is 9. Excellent. Well, that's a decent deduction. These are definitely low, and from 1, 2, 3. 4, 9, 3, 7, 8. Now, this can't be low. It sees 9, 7, 8 in the row, 1, 2, 3 in the column. Therefore, it's one of the middly digits. And 5, 6 are now a pair, and this is now low. And that's quite interesting. That's 1 or 2. Now we've got all the lows. Look, we've got 3 lows looking at these two cells, but also 3 highs looking at them. So they're definitely middly. I'm going to need a colour for the middlies. That's so unexpected, but I think it might help. Let's make them yellow. And only one of these is yellow, and the other one is blue. And that's the last blue in the row. So everything else in the row is yellow or orange. Oh, and in this column, look, I've got 3 blues, so that digit is orange. And now we can alternate on its line. Isn't this weird? Great puzzle, this. 7, 8, 9. Right. Now, that can't be a 9, and nor can that by Sudoku. Oh, in fact, 9 and 7 are looking at this. This is an 8. Oh, I haven't really done any applying, since I did that 3 and it's 9, so I haven't done any applying of the differences. 8 can't be next to 3. Oh, yeah. So that's 3. 3 has to be next to 9. So there are quite big deals going on in that regard. 8 mustn't be next to 3 here as well. Now, I'm getting excited. I'm getting overexcited. I can't tell whether I should be colouring or doing numbers on these whispery lines. Now I've got 3 yellows in this column. One of these is a 7 and the other 2 are low. I don't know. 8 is looking at that digit. 9 is looking at that one. And this can't be a 3 if that can't be a 9. And that's not a 3. So one of these 2 is a 3. And one of these 2 is a 3. That's not a 3. I mean, I bet that's a 3, but betting is not allowed here. We've got the 1, 2 pair done in this row. That's 4, 5, or 6. I mean, I might as well write it in. That's 4 or 6. If I could find the last yellow in column 1, I would know what number it was. Okay, I've got 3 blues in this column. Yeah, it was good to spot cells here where they happen to see 3 blue and 3 orange. I don't think there's a regularity to how that's occurring, so that's just going to take some spotting. Now, that can't be a 3. Why have I got a 3 written in the corner of that cell? Because 3 is in one of these 2. And 3 is in one of those 3. This can't be 7 because they would both have to be 1. Anywhere 7 appears on the line, it has to be next to 1. That's interesting. If only because I hadn't thought of it before. So one of these in the central box is a 7, and it could be that one, meaning they're both 1s. And that's going to have quite a lot of ramifications. Or it's one of these, in which case that and that are 1, or that and that. So 1 is definitely in one of these cells and not here. That must be right. Whether this is a 7 or this is a 7, which would make those 1, or this is a 7, which would make that 1. 1 is in one of those cells. That's now a 2. That's a 1. This can't be 1, and therefore it can't be next to 7. That is seeing a 2, so that's now a 1. And that's not, and that can't be next to 7. So 7 is on this line, and one of these two is now a 1. To go with that 7, but I don't know which of them. Trying to avoid saying the word 1 both as a pronoun and a digit. We've got that 1, 2, 3 triple. And yeah, okay, what I can tell here is one of these is yellow and one is orange. None of them are blue because of the blues in the column. Only one can be yellow because of the yellows in the box. Only one can be orange because of the oranges in the column. So that is one of each, yellow and orange. And this is the remaining blue. Actually, that was really very easy to establish, and it took me ages, but anyway. Got there. Now, in this row, one of those is a 1. So that's not a 1. And now this can't be a 7 and is determined as a 9. That's an 8. This isn't. This is not a 9. And now this can't be a 3. Yeah, it's really odd. Anyway you eliminate a 1, you can eliminate a 7 next to it. Anyway you eliminate a 9, you can eliminate a 3. I find this whole very counterintuitive, in much the same way I find some of German whispers quite counterintuitive. Right, either that's a 7 or that's a 7. I haven't really figured out which is which. That could be the same as that. It'd be either of those. I haven't coloured the given 7 for some reason. Now, we can count in this column. That's yellow, and it's therefore not 3. It's 4, 5, or 6. That is the 3 in the column. 3 is always next to 9 on the lines. Huge. Now, there's a 9 in this corner by Sudoku. I can't have many 9s left to do. That has to be a 9. In fact, that was the last one. So anywhere where blue digits are forced to be on lines, yes, these can't be 3s because they're touching an 8. So that's the 3 in the box. That's the sort of thing I'm looking for. I don't think there are any boxes, other boxes, where I haven't established the 3. Ah, this isn't the 3. And all the digits, all the low digits are on lines. So that field of attack has kind of dried up a bit. Now, if that was a 2, it would have to be next to a pair of 8s. I bet that's a 3. Oh, look, we've got a 1-2 pair in the first column. So that is a 3. This one I was just betting was a 3 is not. That's why you don't bet, children, because it often goes wrong. That's a 1 there. That's a 2 by Sudoku. Now, there's a 3 in one of these cells, and we've got a given 3. So that determines the shaded colouring. 1, 2, 3, 9. Yeah, this is working out. It's a very neatly done puzzle, as always, from Ard. These are 2, 3, 7 by Sudoku, and only one of them can be a 3. That's in the middle, not in the corner. That's a 3 by Sudoku as well. That might be all the 3s in the puzzle. Yeah, well, it would be if I wrote in the last one, which is here. Now that makes this a 2. In the column, that's a 1. In the box, that's a 2. In the row, that's a 1. In the box, that's a 2. In the column, that's a 1. In the box, that's a 2. That sorts out 7 and 2 here. And this one is not resolved as far as I can see. But I'm sure something will resolve it. We need a 1 in one of those. Oh, this has to be a 2 by Sudoku. So we need a 1 there as well, not on the lines. Now, I seem to have done 1, 2, 3 in every box. If I had written this in, I would have done. There we go. That is 1, 2, 3 in every box. How about 9, 8, 7? I think we did the 9s. How are we doing on 8s? Terribly. Okay, 2s, where we've placed 2s on the lines, they cannot be next to 7, so that's an 8. Now that's a 7. Any more 2s on the lines? Yes, there. So that's an 8, and that's a 7. Honestly, it takes a while to spot them for me. I think that's all of them. Now, that's going to give us a 7 here by Sudoku. How are we going to do on 8s and 7s now? There's an 8 in one of those cells. There's an 8 in one of those two. That is yellow because it sees all the orange and blue numbers. In fact, both of those are yellow too. Both of these are yellow because I haven't coloured this one orange, but I should have done. All of these in row 7 are yellow that haven't been previously adapted. This sees all the, no, it doesn't see all the yellow, it sees all the blue. Oh, we worked out before, one of those was yellow and one was orange. So on the count, in the column, this is yellow. And now we've got all the yellow there. This is a 7. That makes this an 8. I can do this digit. It seems to be a 6 by Sudoku. And that's not. This is now a 5. The orange digit in box 1 is there. It sees 9 in the row, 8 in the column. That makes it a 7. Have I not done all 7s, 8s and 9s now? I have done almost all of them. That's an 8. Okay, that's good. This isn't. And then that's an 8. And this is a 7. And now I think I've done everything from 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Any remaining cells are yellow and are 4, 5 or 6. And I'm going to use my digits. Oh, I've got a problem here. I've got too many yellows in this column, so I've messed up. Oh yeah, sorry, I had left these, hadn't I? Because one was yellow and one was orange. So everything else I've done is fine, but those, the orange one is in this row and is a 7. Now, I hadn't done all 7s, 8s and 9s, I have now. That is 4 or 6, okay, and this is 4 or 6 in this column. I've got 4, 5 in this row, so that's a 6. Now I've got 4, 5 here, so that's a 6. That sees this cell, so it's a 4. We get a 5 here. We're just doing the middly digits now. Those don't have a 5 in, so in that column we can place 5, and that's not a 5 now. These aren't 6s. That's not a 6. We've got a lot more 6s than anything else. That is seeing a 6, so that's a 4. That is seeing this cell, so that's a 6. These can't be 5s. That can't be a 5. How is this going to unwind now? Can't use the lines anymore, not on 4s, 5s and 6s, so it's just Sudoku. These are all a deadly pattern on the bottom rows. And then they are with that. That's strange. How is that not? Oh, because this is a 4-6 pair, not a 4-5 pair. So 4, 6, 5 there, 4 there. Now we can unwind the bottom 3 rows. Yes. if I could type, we could do it 6 and 5, and we must be able to attack this box with a 4, 5, 4, so then a 5 and a 6. There we go. Odds ready by 6 is indeed ready by 6 o'clock. A lovely puzzle. Not too difficult for Ard, thank goodness, but most entertaining and fun to give the brain a little workout with a new line difference from normal. Feel free to try and christen that line in the box if it's not a Dutch or German whisper. What comes next after Dutch and German? Is it Polish or something? I don't know. I'm not quite sure about the angle you would take from Netherlands to Germany and where you would emerge after that. Anyway, absolute pleasure to do that as usual. Thank you for following along with me. Hope to see you again soon on the channel. Bye for now.